So now for the first time, we're going to go digging back through some of the things that we put aside earlier. In particular, we're going to do the sliding lid. And now that this has been sitting over to the side for a few minutes while we put together the coin box, this cement is dry enough that we can handle this part for what we're going to do next. And what we're going to do next is flood these spots in the back with some cement to make sure that this is sealed up nicely so that this lid is completely waterproof. Right now we probably have some pretty narrow gaps where we cemented these parts in using very little cement, as you recall. So we're going to go ahead and fill these tabs up with some cement. So to do this, I need two things that are about the same height, in which case I have two standard rolls of tape here, which are the same height, and that will let me put my lid on here. As you can see, I have the part where we have plastic pieces sticking out. That's hanging out over the open here, and it's supported at either end and level, which is the important part because we're going to put liquid cement into these spaces here. Now, the odd thing about this procedure is that the cement tends to shrink. Well, it doesn't tend to, it does. The cement shrinks as it cures up. So we're going to put a little more cement into these slots than we think they actually need in order to make certain that we get them completely protected. This step here is an opportunity to accidentally drip cement onto this part. So I am going to, for the sake of appearance, protect it with a little bit of masking tape in the areas where I'm going to work. That way, if cement drips or strands on me, then it will fall onto the masking tape instead of getting all over my lid and making those weird kind of hairy, spider webby looking marks on it. So just using the flat side of the tape to my advantage, I'm going to mask those off. So I'll be putting on my applicator tip, and I'll just apply some cement, fill this recess and this recess, this one, this one, this one, and that one. So we're going to be doing this 6 times. I will say that if we do accidentally overfill these, we can fix this with sandpaper later if necessary. But again, I think you'll be surprised later when we see how much this cement shrinks. So I'm going to put cement in there until I see it bulging out, and then take off my excess here and move along. So I'm using the tip of the applicator to try to make sure that I can spread this around and touch all the interior edges of the space that I'm trying to fill, just to make sure there's no corners that didn't get touched, and then dab off on my masking tape in between just to try to keep down those strands that form with the static electricity. There, so I can see a little bit of cement bulging out of all of these. I would like to have a little bit more in this corner here, so I'm going to put some more in that corner and this one. There. And that should do it. We'll inspect this later once the cement has had a chance to dry, and be sure that we're happy that it's sealed completely, but I think we'll find that it is. And that'll be the point also where you can kind of get a good idea for just how much the cement reduces in size when it dries. So now this part needs to stay flat, level like this for at least the next several minutes. So at this point I'm just going to take a break and leave this right here on the bench. If you do end up wanting to move this over with your other parts and keep working, just make sure you keep it level for the next several minutes while that cement starts to gel up.